Hey guys, just a quick disclaimer before this video. At some point during this game, there is a word played that some viewers may find offensive, so I just wanted to give you a heads up beforehand. There is another non-offensive meaning that this word has, which is why it's still valid in the Scrabble dictionary and wasn't expurgated, and thus it is still acceptable and it was played during this game. So I just wanted to give a heads up so that if folks were worried about it, they could choose not to watch this video or just be prepared. So that's all, just a heads up, and now go ahead and enjoy the game. Thanks. Hey guys, and welcome to another Giant Scrabble battle where I'll be playing Hastybot in a game of Scrabble but played on a 21 by 21 board. The last time I played Giant Scrabble, it was a really tight and intense game at the end, so hopefully we'll get something just as exciting today. And let's jump right in. So Hastybot opens with Jib, and we pull 2 out of the 4 blanks to start the game, so that's a good start. We have 3 R's though, so are we bingoing? Yeah, I guess we are. We have Harrier with a blank A and a blank I. Do I have anything from this I? Inferrer doesn't quite work. I doubt it. Hurrier also. So I guess I can do that. Hurrier is probably a little bit better as the U is slightly harder for him to work with than the A. I don't see anything other than Harrier and Hurrier. I guess, no, I don't think Charer is good. Charrier is good. That would play through the I, but it's not nearly as many points. So I think that's fine. Okay, so he plays Chord. Bit of a vowel-heavy draw for us over here. And let's see. Maybe just higher E through this R? Doesn't score particularly well, but we don't have a lot of other good options. Need a 7 for a double-double here. It's not going to work. Yeah, I do put an H in the middle of a triple-triple line with higher E, which isn't ideal. But I just don't see anything else that scores even close to this well, while keeping a somewhat reasonable leave. So I'm going to go for that. Okay, feigns by the bottom. We have quares. Quaeres. So where will that play? I guess it plays with hurriers. That's 81, so that's probably best. Sometimes, though, in this game, you can score so many points with non-bingos. Like here, right? That's a quadruple letter score. So if I got my Q there, like I don't have Cotty or anything, or Cots, but like that would be 86 points. Like that's sort of what I'm talking about, where you can sometimes score a ton of points with short plays. I don't think we have any non-bingo triple-triples. We have Quash, but we can't go past that. So the bingo is probably best here. Yeah, I don't see anywhere else to play Quares. Queasier doesn't fit through that I, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, he bingos back with Torule. And let's see here. Do I have maybe now something in this spot? There's a lot of spots open. There's this A I was talking about earlier in Feigns, which is a quadruple water score. So something like Yamun there will score well. That's 44. Very risky though, because if he has an S, then that's a quadruple word score. Not even just a quadruple letter score, a quadruple word score in the column that's open. I could also just play menu, that's 40, keep CDY. That's actually cool because it sets up candy for the next turn. I could also play candy now, I guess, setting up menu. So those are 2 interesting options. How about through this U? Don't see much. I guess I have this. That's really risky though. Yeah, it's really, really risky with an S hook and also putting a U right next to 2 double word scores. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, so probably playing over by Feigns is going to be best. Yeah, I don't think I can play Yamun. That's way too risky. I don't have anything that scores more than menu as far as I can tell. If I play if I play vertically, making horizontal words next to Feigns. I guess I could also just play Yum. That's 39. I guess I need to figure out what kind of leaf I want to keep here, right? Do I want to keep a bingo-y leaf? In which case I should probably play Yum, or do I want to play something that keeps more of a scoring leave? I probably want to keep more of a scoring leave. This is not a great board for bingoing, and in Giant Scrabble, definitely the value of bingos over scoring plays is much less. So I think I should probably... There's also this H, right? I have a lot of options here. I can play Munch. Nah, that doesn't score nearly as much. I think I'm going to play Menu, and then save Candy for the next turn if that doesn't get blocked. And then I should also have good plays like Curdy, hopefully through this U. I think that makes the most sense here. I hope I'm not missing something, but we'll see. Alright, so he plays Agita, and now I think I'm just going to play Fancy. That's 50 points. BEND is a nice leave because it's good for scoring and also bingoing. It's also Fancy over here. That scores well, but not quite as well. I think that's fine. I could consider Fanny because it saves cubed. But I don't think that's strong enough. The BCD could be a little bit clunky if I don't draw too well. So I think I'm going to stick to Fancy. Okay, Neath for 45, and this board is getting wide open. Draw 2 U's, so not exactly what we wanted. And S would give us Unabused, which we do not have. What's the score? We're up 37, so we're up a bit, but that's not a lot, especially in Giant Scrabble. So I think I need to go do something through this N. Can't really stomach leaving that open, since he can actually triple with a 7 there. So it was a very risky play by the bot to open this. I could double through this A also. Like Obeyed or something. That's only 36. That's not much. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I can score a ton. There's Un-B. No, that's pretty bad. Undo. Can't play that really anywhere good. I mean, I just think I have to go there. Unless I had something way better elsewhere. I guess there's Bow. That's 30. So I just play like Bun or Bund? It's pretty lame. Bunna. Probably Bunna. 27 points. Not good. EUDN is not a great leave either. I mean, I could also play Unao over here. Maybe? I don't want to put the UT though. There's a J still unseen. There's too much potential for him to score a ton there. I think I gotta play Bunna. Unfortunately, I don't see anything better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, he plays Axe for 53. We have Dunches. Does it play? Yeah, it'll play next to Terule. Is it the best play? Oh, no, it's not. I have Uncashed. Right? Yeah, wait, is it Unchased, Uncashed, or both? I can never remember this one. I think it's just Uncashed. Yeah, because it's Encashed and Enchased. That's the one that's both. I'm pretty sure it's just Uncashed. That's 118 points. Yeah, because Unchased, if it were good, that would be 130. It is quite risky anyway. But I'm pretty sure it's just Unchased with this CHASTE and Enchased. I hope I'm not wrong about that, but I'm going to play Uncashed. Okay, so he plays through the A, and yeah, opens up another triple line here. So the bot is playing very aggressively. I can double again here. I can also just play through this U. I should probably do that. I'll just play Jube. 63. That's probably best. Still not over, though. Definitely not over. Alright, I think he's drawing pretty badly. And now I'm going to play Spelts for... That's going to be almost 100. That's 93. So I'm really liking my chances now. But let's see. Okay, so the bot... Yeah, this isn't over yet, guys. The bot bingoes with syrup here, and we have no vowels. I guess I'm probably... I mean, I'm still up 150, so I'm in very good shape. I think I just played Voln here. Can't really do anything about that S in the triple line he just opened. I think I gotta just play Voln, hope to draw some more vowels. I have a very good lead if I can pull a few vowels. So let's see what I get. Okay. Wow, so missed coins, and I still don't have a vowel. So this game is not over yet. Definitely not over. I really could have used another vowel there. Have zist, but I don't want to get rid of my S like that if I can help it. I don't think exchanging makes sense. I could play pond. Maybe I do play ponds. That's 8 more points for the S. There's still 4 S's unseen. Is this better than ponds? No, it can't be. PNND is terrible. What else is there? The S is so nice too for this. Well, this QIS spot doesn't actually really do all that much. It's going to be very hard to overlap effectively. Yeah, I think ponds, anything with jupe, stop, snot? No, that's not worth it. Ponds is such a weird looking play. I think getting rid of the S is worth it though, just because I really need to make sure I draw a vowel. And the S is another consonant at the end of the day, so I kind of do want to get rid of it for that reason. There's still 4, like I said, to draw. I think it's a play I hate making, obviously. But I kind of think it's best. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I hope I'm not missing something. I have a bad feeling about this play. I just don't see anything better. Wow, another bingo by HastyBot. And all of a sudden, what was almost a 200-point lead is not so large anymore. And that's the beauty of Giant Scrabble. You just never know. I will be scoring pretty well this turn, though, I have to imagine. Have axed. That's 57. Anything better? Nothing I see to this Z. Nothing really from this R that uses the X. There's also this M. If I could get like the X there, that would be really nice. Like admix almost. Yeah, like admix, if that were an I, that would be 78, because that's a quadruple letter score. Unfortunately, I don't have that though. Any double doubles? Not much. I have plays through this I think Axe is probably my best bet here. Wow, Nerve for 43, very aggressive, and I have Kinetron. Is that... Yeah, it's still gotta be best, right? I mean, it's 104 points. Yeah, I mean, I can score a ton probably here also. Yeah, no, it's not enough. Okay. Yeah, Kinetron is definitely the play. Wow, okay, another rack with no vowels. Wild. Wow. So he bingos with Maltree, and this is bad. I might actually have to trade here. I mean, what do I do if I don't trade? Like, I have nothing that goes well together. I don't see anything that scores more than like 12 points. This is wild. I mean, I think I have to trade here, don't I? Like, I can't play Chaw for 21 keeping 5 consonants. Wow, I can't believe this. Third turn into the game without a vowel. Yeah, I think I have to trade down to, what? Probably keep something. I don't really like the C in this game just because it can't overlap. I think the P is a little bit better for scoring. Also goes nicely with this M for the... If I can draw like a Y, then a lot of words will end in MPY for a lot of points. I think I'm going to keep just a P. There's a ton of T's unseen, so I don't want to keep that. I don't want to keep CP. I'm going to trade 6 and just keep a P. Wow! Wild. I'm still just struggling to get vowels. I pull 1 vowel, but I pull the Q along with it. And now what? I mean, is this quadruple letter score open? Pow? Keeping 4 consonants? That's a tough play to stomach. I mean, that's what, like 30 points? 29? I don't think I can exchange again. I mean, I could. It actually probably isn't that bad. That's wild. Maybe something with Kinatrons? Fops? No, I don't want to give him that F right there and keep NQW. That can't be right. This spot is very scary. There's so many I's and O's unseen. I think I need to go there. I think I'm going to play POW. Hopefully I can at least draw an I and play QIS and Kinatrons next turn. I really need something. Starting to look very dicey all of a sudden. Even though I'm up 60, given this lead, I don't feel particularly good at all about my position at this point. Okay, so that's a good play for us to see. He plays Mouton, only scoring 24, which is not a lot. And now, I guess I probably have Cots as my best play. That's 52, because it's a double-double. 4-letter double-double, something you only get in Giant Scrabble. I mean, that's probably my best play. I need to get rid of this Q. There's no U's unseen either, so this Q is not going to be easy to get rid of. If I had an R, I'd have Fakir, which would be really nice. I don't think I can consider holding on to the Q, especially when I can play it for 52. So I think I've got to just play Cots. Hopefully I can pull another vowel. Okay, yeah, he's got all the vowels, it seems. Mouton followed by Olio. And this is now looking a lot better, because I have a somewhat okay rack. And I'm up, what am I up now? I'm up 68. Still 32 tiles in the bag, though. This is a very long game. What are the biggest threats? There's this D, which he could hit for a double-double. There isn't anything on the bottom that's a big danger, I don't feel like. So I could go up here by this D. Maybe I don't want to play foci and keep two N's. Tonic? It's 21, that's not a lot. Keeps the F for scoring, which is decent. There's so many T's unseen too. There's still 6 T's unseen. Yeah, I don't really like Tonic. It also does give him a T, which he could bingo to on a quad over here if he ends an ST, which isn't ideal. I don't have anything under POW. Yeah, my options are surprisingly bad on this turn. Maybe I do play foci. That way at least I don't give him an easy tile to bingo through. It's not easy for him to bingo to an F. I just hate keeping NNOT with 6 T's unseen, though. Huh. There's nothing else really through this I. Confit doesn't fit. Yeah, I just don't really see anything else. It's really weird. This board is surprisingly tough to score on, which is not a bad thing. I guess I could also... What if I play, like, non-com? 22? That's not great either. Huh. Yeah, it's a tough choice. Do I leave this D open? I mean, I could also play Fawn. For just 15. Try to play defense. Do I leave this D open, or do I block it and give him this T? I don't want to give him this T. There's 3 S's unseen. That seems like a really bad idea. I don't want to allow him to bingo to a quadruple word score. Yeah, this is a tough turn, guys. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm almost tempted to play Fawn. He can still double-double through the DO, but it's a little harder. Maybe I do just play non-com to block some stuff on the bottom. Oh, I also just realizing 11 vowels, 28 consonants. Huh. I probably should keep one of my vowels. Yeah, I think it's between Fawn and Tonic and foci, maybe. Maybe I do just play foci. Keep the 2 N's. It is the best defensive play. It does score the best, too. Yeah, maybe I do just play this and hopefully I can unload them next turn. I kind of think that's what I should do. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so Idiots comes down on the bottom. So that still was a good block. Steadied would have scored more. Not much more. But I do at least force him to give me some points back. Do I have anything through this? Oh, I don't think so. Wow, all of a sudden my lead that was almost 200 earlier is down to 9. This is getting crazy. I feel like I should just play Norm. 36 points takes out that spot. INT is a pretty good leave. I don't see any reason not to do this. I can't score more up top. Let's do it. Okay. So he plays bot. Opening the quadruple word score. There's only 4 vowels unseen and 17 consonants. This is crazy. Do I have... I think in-by has to be the play, right? It's 52. It's going to score so much more than anything. Lock that spot. It's got to be the best play. Wow! He's pingos from that pool? Wild. He takes a lead. There's 4 left. Wow, okay. Have the Z. This is going to be close. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I can't believe I'm in danger of losing this game after all that. Drew? I have to hold on to this I. For sure, unless I can score a ton. I can't play Dits. Yikes. Yeah, I don't have much here. Do I have a way to, like, set up my Z somewhere? Wow, how did he bingo from that pool? I can't believe it. Ewer, and I don't have anything there. I mean, he's probably gonna... I have to hope he scores well, but then maybe he can't go out next turn. I'm very scared to play Drew. I could get like 3 or even 4 Ts. That's the problem. I just don't know what else to do. Wow. I mean, I'm not missing anything. Am I? Like, what can I do to score points? Like, I can't, I don't think, reasonably afford to get rid of my I with only 2 vowels and 9 consonants unseen. I mean, how do I score points other than Drew? I guess I could play Thaw. Maybe I'd play Thaw. That's probably better. It only scores a few less, but it gets rid of one of my T's. Keeps 2 in the bag, so it's harder for him to out in 2. So it's basically a tie game. I probably would need to draw a vowel. That's probably better than Drew. I mean, I think it's gotta be. ZITT is such a dangerous leave with that pool. I gotta hope that maybe he scores burning both his vowels and I can out in 2 and win in the end. It's gonna be a nail-biter for sure. I want to save myself a little time, too, in the end game. Do I have anything here? Oh. I have... Well... Do I really want to do that? I have frizzed. It's 44. That might be too many points not to do. Yeah, I think... Or I could play Thaw saving frizzed. Maybe that's the play. Nice thing is, he's fairly likely to go there. He could have something like weak. So blocking that does have some merit. Such a tough play. Yeah, frizzed empties the bag, which is not great, though. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to stick to Thaw, and hopefully I'll have frizzed next turn. Ah, he does block it, so now he plays Skew. I do draw the E. Have about a minute to figure this out. This is going to be very tough. Maybe I should have played frizzed. Dits, and then no, I can't give him Ditsy. Z? No. Something with deny or Dean. What do I have there? I have nothing here with the Z? How do I have nothing with the Z? It's crazy. I need to maybe set myself up. How about Grizz somewhere? How about like Get trying to play Grizz? Is that even enough? I don't know. I just don't see how to score any points. 0, but then where do I go out? Digit and 0? Yeah, because he's gonna play. Is that even enough? He's gonna just play here. He's gonna play Moly. It's not enough. Shoot. Yeah, I'm out of time. I don't think I can win this. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Dang it. I can't believe I lost that game. That's just wild. 1,053 to 1,039. I can't help but feel I must have messed that up in the end somehow. But maybe not. Yeah, I didn't have anything that scored more than 0. And the problem is he has Moly on the top right for 30. Could I have slow played him? Because he can't go out after... No, because he still has Mitt after Moly over here through the Iron Syrupier. So that's not going to work. How about... No, I can't play Zed here because that gives him Zloty. I saw that. Should I have played Zed here, saving Grit? Would that have done any better? I mean, I have Grift, but that doesn't really score any more points. Trigo. I don't think that does me any better. Certainly not enough to win. G's saving Dirt. Drift. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. That's wild. Unless, I mean, does Dreg play out for more? I'm going to need a good amount more, too, because he's going to play Moly every time, and I just don't have anything in that spot that blocks Moly. I don't know. I'm not seeing a way I could have won this. As wild as that is. I guess I should have played Frizzed. I guess if I had played Frizzed, it turns out I would have won, right? Because he had... Yeah, so what did I draw? I drew EGOT. I mean, I would have had 3 T's, but he'd have no vowels, so I guess I would have won. Maybe I just underestimated how likely he was to play through that E. Because, I mean, if he had no vowels, I have to imagine I would have... He did have the Y. But I still have to imagine I would have won that game after Frizzed, because I'd have been up 20-something. Yeah, and I could still score. I guess I should have just taken the points. Shoot. Yeah, it's such a tough pre-endgame. I mean, to keep... Like, literally to keep TTW when much of the pool is TTW. That was so hard to stomach, and it also empties the bag. It's such a counterintuitive type of play, but it's so many points, and it blocks that spot. I guess I really should have just done it. Yeah, I don't think Afterthought in his play of Skew. Yeah, because the thing is, he just doesn't have any other good plays, given what he had. I mean, of course, I can't know that's what he was going to have. I mean, I can't quackle this, unfortunately, because it's Giant Scrabble, but I don't think anything here that the bot's suggesting would have won. Because I'm down 28. I need a good out and 2 to outrun Moly. And none of these plays are going to do it. And I didn't have a better out with Digit, right? And I mean, I can't... I don't think I can do this. Yeah, because he just goes out with Mitt. And I'm just down too much to try to outscore him by slow playing. So yeah, I didn't have a win in the end game, but I think Frizzed would have probably won in this case. So that's probably a mistake. So that's crazy. But let's go back earlier and see what else I might have missed. So Hurrier looks good. Hyrie seems fine as well. So far so good. Quares is only bingo. Okay, yeah, Yaman I saw, but Eschewed, I definitely don't want to be giving back that S-Hook. I didn't see Mondi, but again, the Y, that's not a triple word score, that's a quadruple word score, so that's extremely dangerous. Don't want to do that. I saw Yum, but I decided to play Menu just because, again, in Giant Scrabble, scoring tends to be a better approach than bingoing. So CDY, especially since I guarantee myself candy for next turn, I have usually good plays to this U. It seemed like a stronger leave than CDEN. So Yum, of course, is going to be higher on equity, but I think it's fine to play Menu over here. The equity is definitely not accurate for Giant Scrabble. It's only showing the equity for regular Scrabble, and it's definitely not the same thing in this game. So I think menu's fine. Fancy also looks good. There's Bendy over here for 51, but Fancy is a much better leave, and Bendy is quite a bit open. So Neath, oh, I missed Bandeau. That's probably worth it. I saw Obeyed. Oh, I did. I missed Unbend. Yeah, this is a mistake. Unbend is definitely better. DENU is more balanced, but 9 more points and some extra turnover is easily worth it for Unbend. Bandeau, 40, keeping a U. It's very uncomfortable keeping this line open because, again, it's not even an 8. He just needs a 7 to triple there. So an ING word could easily score 100 plus. I think playing through the N is correct. I should have played Unbend. So this is a medium-sized mistake. It's not a massive mistake because my leave is better. But it's enough of a point loss that it's definitely a mistake. So a little bit sloppy there. Okay, good. Unchased is no good. I was correct about that. Uncashed is clearly best. So far I'm playing pretty well. Yeah, Jube is fine. Well, no IRG for Werrigal for him on that rack, so he plays Narwhal. Yeah, Speltz was a good play, clearly correct. So yeah, I mean here, I'm up 225. I didn't even realize I was up that much. That's wild. I'm up 225 points and I lost this game, guys. That just shows you with this game, you never know. Giant Scrabble can be wacky. And this was the first of my disaster draws here. No vowels. Voln is fine. He bingos again. Pawns, yeah. I mean, I can't do this, I don't think, keeping 5 consonants. Maybe next is slightly better? I don't know. Keeping DNP instead of NXT. The X is so good for scoring if I can draw some vowels. I think Pawns is fine. Disyoked, really nice bingo by the bot. Axon takes an E, which I have, but there's still 9 unseen. It gives back big overlaps here. I think Axe is perfectly reasonable. Nerve, very, very risky. Kinetron. I mean, again, I'm up 153 here. I'm like, I should be in very good shape, but then he plays Maltreat, and I have this absolute disaster of a draw. And yeah, I think exchanging here is the right play. There's literally just nothing. I have to exchange. I think keeping the P is fine. Another horrible draw here. Moan keeping FPQS. That's too many high pointers. I think POW is fine. Ooh, I guess I could play POWs. I think the S is valuable for Kinetrons, though, especially to dump off QIS. So POW seems fine after Mouton. Yeah, COTS. I'm actually playing really well. I mean, Bana was a mistake. Otherwise, nothing that seems like a clear mistake. I don't want to... No, I can't keep 4 consonants in this pool. I think, yeah, really struggled with this turn. I probably spent more time than I should have. But I think Foci is fine. I mean, the NNOT leave is not ideal, but this really doesn't give much back. And again, I'm up 95 points here. I should be in good shape, but somehow the bot manages to bingo yet again. Norm looks good. Bot Inbuy is absolutely forced here. I mean... Mighty keeps a better leave, but I don't think I can leave that B open on a quadruple word score. Maybe I can. I guess it's not that easy for him to hurt me too bad, but Inbuy has so many more points. I mean, 16 is too much to give up. I think that's correct. And then he bingos again. And this is where we were before, guys. I guess this was my big mistake. I should have just played Frizzed. I mean, it was such a hard play to stomach. Because I figured that after thought, especially knowing that Hastybot isn't... Against a human, I maybe would have been more likely to play Frizzed. And maybe I let that get into my head too much. I just felt like Hastybot was more likely to mess up in a 2-in-the-bag pre-endgame than an endgame. And I just felt like after Frizz, like I go up... What do I go up? I go up 27, which is a bit. But I was just so scared with those 2 T's unseen. And I felt like he should usually just be able to go out in 2. Like, I felt if I didn't draw both vowels, I was mostly going to be lost here. But I guess I maybe score enough with the S, too, if I can draw the S. Yeah, I guess after Thaw, so it's a tie game. I liked saving Frizz, though, because my timing will be so much better, since at that point the bag will be empty, and Frizz would often be an out in 2. Yeah, I guess, though, the problem is he does just play there with stuff like Skew and Weak. But aside from that, there's just not a ton that he's going to have there that's going to be his best play on Static. So I think I did get a little bit unlucky, in fairness. Like, he's not that likely to play through that E with that play. I guess there's also Geek and stuff and Meek. Yeah, maybe he is. I don't know. There's just so many other spots on the board, though, I felt like, for him to have a play. But I guess 44 points is just so many points that I really needed to take it here. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I would have won, given he had no vowels. If I had played Frizzed, I mean, I would have had 3 T's, a W, and a G. So it would not have been straightforward at all. Like, I probably couldn't have even gone out in 2. Like, I'm not even positive I would have won, to be honest. Like, I probably win. But I don't think either of us can out in 2. So it would have been a very chaotic endgame, which Hasty Bot would have probably misplayed. So I probably would have won because of that. But against a human that's playing optimally, would I have actually won after this? I think, just because Hasty Bot had no vowels, I think I still would have won, but I'm not positive. I'm actually not positive, just because my rack is so bad, too. So, I don't know. Probably a mistake. Maybe it's hindsight. I don't know. Again, I can't sim this in Quackle because it's not a normal board. So, very hard to know. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Frizzed is probably better, but I think Thaw is not unreasonable. And yeah, if I just drew a little bit better and he didn't have skew, I think I could have won this endgame. But I just didn't have an out in 2 that scored enough points. And again, I can't put this into champ, but I feel confident I didn't have a winning endgame there. And yeah, the game ends 1,053 for Hasty, about 1,039 for Max. So what a game. I mean, overall, I played great, like, especially for Giant Scrabble. Bunna was definitely a mistake instead of Unbanned, not a massive mistake. I think Frizzed instead of Thaw was better. How big a mistake it was, I'm not honestly sure, and I don't have a good way to quantify that without a rigorous analysis tool available. But yeah, what a game! Again, I was up 100. No, I was up 225. I was up 225 points earlier, and then just had a ton of disaster constant draws and somehow ended up losing. So that just goes to show you guys, you know, this is Giant Scrabble, but similar things can definitely happen in regular Scrabble too. So even if you're down a lot, you just, never give up hope, and you're going to have to hope to get lucky and hope that your opponent gets unlucky, but it can definitely happen. Overall, I played this game really well, especially for Giant Scrabble. I'm thrilled with how I played. I really didn't miss all that much, and, still came up just a little bit short. But what an endgame, what a game in general. Really, really cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll definitely be back with more Giant Scrabble soon. I know there's a lot of viewers who really enjoy it, and I don't think I'm going to make like a formal series out of it or anything, but here and there it's always fun to add these variants just for a change of pace. So there you have it, guys. Once again, a little bit of a heartbreaking loss there. Nailbiter 1,053 to 1,039, but played really well, and it was a great game, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.